Call the August 3rd, 2015 Finance and Personnel Committee meeting to order. Clerk, please call the roll.
Alder Bussey?
Here.
Alder Wood?
Here.
Council President Thomas?
Here. I'll entertain a motion on the minutes from July 20th.
So moved.
Second.
Additions or corrections? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes are approved. If there are any appearances? No appearances, no unfinished business. We'll move to item 6A, consideration of resolution 15-8-2044, hiring a firm for the recruitment of a new city administrator.
Go ahead. We
You
can.
want a motion?
Oh.
We'll need a motion.
Move approval.
Of which one?
I would, 1 second. Move approval of the Public Administration Associates LLC.
Okay. I'll second for discussion purposes.
Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and Leah, if you want to come up there too. So basically the instructions for us was to go out and get 3 quotes. So we even got 3 quotes, QTI, I believe, Public Administration, I forget the third one's name. What was it? HR Gov. So we went and did that, got the information, put it in the packet. I guess we didn't make a recommendation, we just left it up to finance to make a recommendation for that. Both these we'll have to take it to, will be delayed a little bit until we can really start working on it, because we still, the first thing either all 3 of these will need to do is meet with the subcommittee to get their input from that. So we'll need those approved people before they can really sit down and start working and get the profile going and get everything sent out. I guess that's most I have. I don't know if you have anything else to add.
My thought, used that firm, correct me if I got the wrong one, but we used that firm the last time. Part of the scope of work is to interview the committee, council, staff, to create a position description, and I thought having already gone through that process and having the prior records, it would be a matter of updating those records rather than creating them from scratch, and we could implement lessons learned from the past process, and they were competitive in their pricing.
Just to piggyback on that, they did, if you look in their information in here, we have actually used them twice. So it will be a quicker process this time as far as getting the community together, because there is a template. They would have all that information there too with them, so there is a starting point with them.
Okay. Yeah, a couple, I guess. So there were 3. QTI was also part of the.
Yes, we got that. It was after last meeting we had 2, and
Right.
they finally gave
Doesn't
us.
look like they have a lot of experience in municipal government recruitments. It's more nonprofits.
Correct. They did come in and sit down with me and Leah and talk about that. They have worked with some, not most. They are mostly nonprofit, but they have worked with some
Okay. I don't
government.
see a price on what is it, public administration.
Mm,
So I'm missing it.
yeah.
Probably in there somewhere. I'm just not seeing it.
Yes, public administration is in here.
I believe Public Administration said their price was $9,000 plus advertising expenses and any sort of travel expenses for the candidates or lodging expenses.
Do we know, are they a more of a regional firm compared to whatever the name of the firm, GovHR USA.
Yeah, I would say GovHR is a national firm. I think Public Administration Associates could be categorized as more of a regional firm.
Yeah, and I know they're quite a bit more, I mean, relatively, 18,000. And that includes advertising costs, so that's maybe 16,000 compared to 9,000 for the other one, but I don't know that that should be a primary factor in our decision, because, you know, an administrator can make one mistake and cost you a whole lot more money than that.
Doug?
Yeah,
Um,
go ahead.
I think the idea of finding somebody a little more regional isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, you figure our past experience, you know, came from, you know, out of state, but within the region, people who are comfortable with the, you know, living in the Midwest. And I don't know that we're going to draw somebody from, I mean, who knows, but I just think that you know, they were successful in the past, and they were very competitive. I don't know. And again, my opening comments, we've already got a basis of information that all we need really is to tweak. In today's marketplace, everybody, you know, the vast majority of recruitment is, you know, web-based, and everybody's probably using the same type of product anyway. So I don't know if there's going to be a big difference between the vehicles that the different firms would use to recruit. I think it's more who's got a better understanding and worked well with the team in Monona before.
My experience, at least what I look for, is some firms seem to attract the good candidates, and they know who the people are, and there's a relationship there. And some don't. And so I think it's really important that we try and utilize someone who has a strong relationship with available candidates.
Well, and he would note they've recently apparently added Kevin Bruner as an associate, who used to be the administrator here, and has probably 30 plus years of experience in Wisconsin municipal government. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Is there further discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries. Move to item 7, acceptance of general fund accounts payable checks dated July 17th to 30th, 2015.
Move approval?
Second.
It's going to kind of hit on some of the bigger things here. There's a lot of everyday activity going on. But if you go to page 1, Baker and Taylor books, just want to hit on that. That's just who our main supplier for the library for books, who we go through. Page 3, Civic Plus, our website, system fees, setup fees. It's the second year of the system. Civic on page 4, workers' comp audit. Basically how that works is Civic gives us an estimate, and then beginning of the year we do a detailed report to them with the actual wages and other information, and then they do an audit of it, and this is the increase. They actually billed us less than what the budget was, so when you add the 7,000 in there, we're basically close to what the budget, just a little over budget, but close to it. Page 7, going into page 8, just again is our fuel costs for the month. Police department uses the most, and Public Works has been busy this last month too. Page 10, Roto-Rooter service. We use them. They do a lot of our sewer. They're doing some of our sewer cleaning, lift station cleaning, stormwater lift cleaning. Rendell Spence. We had some issues down, some parts I needed for the pool shower had to be replaced, and some work done there. Unfortunately, maintenance and equipment and building stuff, that account always adds up every year. With that. Page 12, Tyco Integrity Securities. Security, the Public Works storage fire alarm. That is all completed now, and the building actually is in service as of this week. They're starting to put the equipment in. Page 16, kind of there were some bills. Civic System is part of our capital budget for our accounting software upgrade. Harmony Construction, Lawrence Park, that's coming to a completion here fairly soon.
Do you know when?
I believe it's within a week or two. I think they'll start paving, have that at. And we have just signed the agreement. They're putting in parking meters, the stalls where they have it in there. It's supposed to be in within the next week, so it's from there. It's supposed to be open a couple days after that. So I assume within the next week or two, it'll be ready to go. And we did have Wisconsin Department of Transportation and Monona Drive Phase 3 construction. A lot of times they still get their bills in a little late, and just with this is very common with the state project. So we had another payment for that. I think that's probably one of the last ones we'll have. That's all I have.
Any questions?
Nope.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried.
Move adjournment?
Second?
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We are adjourned.
12 minutes. What are we here for? Mayor Bob?
Fishing, don't you do Facebook?
No, I don't.
Oh, you should go to Facebook because he posts daily on Facebook. So he was out fishing and he
Still
was at
recording?
some kind of,
Are we recording?
It's all right.
I think we're still on air. I don't think you heard me gavel.
Oh.